watching.
Before we jump in, I wanted to point out that while I have 5.8 thousand subscribing viewers, there are over 18,000 of you who watch but are not yet subscribed. Please do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're into fashion dolls and foolery, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. All right, let's get into it.
In this video, I'm going to unbox and review from Barbie Signature Peaches and Cream Barbie Reproduction Doll, the blonde version. Let's take a closer look. This is the shipper for Barbie Signature Peaches and Cream Reproduction Barbie, the blonde-haired version. And as you can see, I have already cracked open the shipper just to save some time and struggle. So let's see if we can get her open. As you can see, we've got some tissue paper. Nice little touch there to protect the box. So let's see if we can just, ooh, yeah, she just flips right on out. Really very nice. Let's see if we can get this tissue paper off, and ooh, she's looking really very pretty. Let's see if we can get all this tissue paper off. Very nice. I'm just going to bring her in. It says 1985. Wow, it's been a long time, girl. And you can see her there with the Superstar sculpt. Really gorgeous. I love this sculpt. This is like one of the classic Barbie sculpts, in my opinion. You can see her outfit here. Look at how that iridescence is in there. Really very nice. And oh, that skirt, and it says Peaches in Cream. Really gorgeous. I'm going to turn the box around. You can see it's got this floral motif on it. Really very nice. And actually, let me pull back so that you can get the full scope of the box here. You can see what it looks like. It's an illustration, of course, like an 80s style illustration, or 70s actually, or I guess it would be 1985 specifically for this, but you can see that it's a vintage style illustration here, and it's got some words here. And if you want to go ahead and read this, you can. Just make sure that you come on back. Actually, it's got a lot to say there, so go ahead and read that. And you can see, of course, the image there. It's just really very, very pretty. All right, so let's see how I can get this box open. I'm going to try to do it from the bottom, and it looks like it's got some tabs here, so I'm going to see if I can pull these tabs. And trying to do it without tearing the box, but good luck with that. All right, so we've got this one out. Oh, look, I'm already tearing. I'm trying to do minimal tearing though. Ah, there we go. All right, so let's see if I can just pull the sleeve out. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, this feels like it did back in the day. Oh, yes. I mean, you know, if I'd had, well, had one of my own. And you can see, oh, look at the pretty flowers there. Just gorgeousness. And let's go in on our doll. So she is looking up. So I'm just going to put her straight forward here, just so you can see her with her vintage jewelry as well. And look at all of that material. Just really gorgeous. And that beautiful blossom there and that ring. And wow, looks like she also comes with a doll stand, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this doll from the liner so that we can take a closer look at her and everything that comes with her. This is a close-up of Barbie Signature Peaches and Cream Reproduction Barbie with the blonde hair. And as you can see, she has the Superstar head sculpt, and really very pretty. And you can see her faux diamond earrings, the little studs, and they're very vintage. As you can see, let's see if I can fix her necklace there. And you can see she's got the matching necklace. And I'm just going to turn her to the side profile so that you can take a look. Very, very cute. Let's go in on the screening and look at her. This is the Superstar I remember for sure. I love her. You can see again those earrings, so really vintage earrings, really fun back in the day. This is what we had back in the day. I mean, what they had. And you can see a close-up of her necklace, and of course the shimmering bodice here. And then I love that little orange blossom there. It's so adorable and cute. And of course she's got her vintage matching ring there. Very, very cute. So I'm actually just going to pull back so that we can see some more detail with her. She does come on the superstar body, which means of course she has the superstar arms, and she also has the legs with the click. And see, actually these aren't clicking so loudly, which is actually kind of cool, but actually kind of disappointing because I love that loud arthritic click. But since we're down here, you can also take a look at her high heels. Really very, very pretty. You can see this ruffled peach skirt, really very, very pretty. And of course, she has this chiffon stole as well. And I actually want to show you some details. So I'm actually going to turn her around and you can see her blonde hair here. And I'm just going to turn her head so that you can see some detail, so that you can see how the necklace comes on and off in the back. And you can see the little hook there, how it works. And then, of course, back here on her dress, you can see that she looks like she's got the snaps back here. And also the bow is tied for the little blossom that is in the front. Also, another thing to notice is that on the ruffle, we also have snaps as well on each end of the stole, so that you can actually kind of design different ways of having her wear her stole, which is pretty cool. But she is a really very pretty doll. Let's welcome our panel. First, we have CEO of W Cosmetics, Veronique PERRIN. Next, we have fashion icon and queen of Mattel, Barbie. And last but never least, actress, model, singer, and Jason Wu's original muse, ALYSA Rodriguez. So before we speak to our panel, let's do a 360 of Barbie Signature Barbie Peaches and Cream Reproduction Barbie, the blonde-haired edition. So one of the first things I do want to mention is that this doll does come with a display stand that you see here, although I do wish it was one of the ones that just kind of fit underneath the gown, since the gown is so full. But let's go in and you can see that really beautiful hair, and of course vintage style earring, and of course that beautiful vintage face and screening. Gorgeousness loving superstar Barbie. And you can see her hair, how it's styled and how it's tied back there. Very simple and a nice head of hair. Very nice. But let's go in, of course, and we want to see that screening. And she is really very, very pretty. Very peaches and cream. Loving, loving, loving. You can see her matching necklace here. And, of course, that shimmering top. And, of course, the chiffon stole and her ring here. And I'm just going to go in so that you can see some more detail of the bodice. Loving the iridescence of it. Really very much like the original. You can see also, of course, the little blossom there. Really cute. And the ring. And again, lots and lots of ruffles here. And you can see how the stand is kind of obscures the dress just a little bit. But let's go back up and take a look at that screening one more time. Just really radiant. Very, very radiant. And that is the 360 of Peaches and Cream Barbie Reproduction, the blonde-haired version. Veronique, I'm going to start with you, and of course you already have a note for us. And you say, she looks like she smells like Avon perfume and denial. And Barbie, you have a note for us. And you say, I was quite a scamp in my superstar era. And ALYSA, you have a note for us. And you say, that smile says pageant, but those clicky legs say arthritis. Well, nothing says vintage like clicky legs. So welcome, Superstar Barbie, and thank you, panel. So back in the day, I was not lucky enough, or I'm sorry, my sister was not lucky enough to own the original Peaches and Cream Barbie with the blonde hair, but my cousin did have it, so I do remember playing with this doll, and I will say they've done a really great job with reproducing this doll. I love the vintage superstar body. Of course, the superstar head sculpt is gorgeous. And the dress, they just did a really good job, even down to the jewelry. My one complaint is maybe the stand needs to be one of the ones that goes in between so that the gown can just kind of flow. But other than that, if that's my complaint, I don't think that's much of a complaint at all. And I really like this doll. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please make sure that you click the like button because that's how I know that you like my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, do it today. There's a little button somewhere down there. You'll press that with the notification bell, and then you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.